Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I don't know where you are in the world, but glad you took a minute to visit with me. Uh, I kind of wanted to take a look at a couple of words that you see bannered around on the internet quite a bit, and kind of wanted to visit what they really mean. And uh, at least in my opinion, I think they're being used a tad bit loosely by people. And when people use terms like these without fully understanding the impact or whether they are in fact truth or not, uh, they can cause irreparable damage uh, to those that they label this way. So let me start out by the first one, which I believe is the most common one that you see on the internet and on the news and used a lot of different places, and that's the word scam. Now, as soon as I said the word scam, what did you envision? Did you envision a crook? What is a scam? The dictionary basically says it's using false information to distract or extract from people money or property of some type, um, information. In other words, it can be a number of things, but the whole point is that it is a person who is attempting to, in essence, steal from other people by making them think they're getting a good deal, or making them think that they're going to get rich somehow without having to put any effort into that proposition. I believe the term is being used extremely loosely and irresponsibly because, in a lot of cases, the person that is claiming either a company is a scam or an individual is a scam or a program is a scam is in reality a scam themselves because they're using your fear, the fear that you're going to be scammed, to get you to buy their product, which they're getting you to do under false pretenses by telling you that the other guy's a scam, but hey, I'm not. So you see that link right below, and I'm just telling you, I really don't have a link below. I'm just using this as an example of what happens. They put the link below, and they say, check the link out. Yeah, I'm here to help you. Well, if they have such a wonderful program, listen to what I'm saying. If they have such a wonderful program, they don't need to tell you how bad anybody else is. They just need to explain to you and show you why their product or their service or whatever they're promoting is what you need. It really shouldn't be about them. It should be about you. It should be what you need, and that's how they should approach it. Now, the other one that's coming up more and more right now is a Ponzi scheme. And the reason that you're seeing the Ponzi's coming up more and more right now is because uh, of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, uh, ICOs, which is initial coin offerings, etc., those types of things. But there again, that's a term people are using, saying it's a Ponzi. But do you know what a Ponzi scheme really is? I really wonder if a lot of people really do understand a Ponzi scheme. The basis of a Ponzi scheme is simply that they pay, in other words, they make a promise to you that if you put money into this program or this investment or uh, whatever it is, If you put money in it, you're going to earn a specific amount in return. In other words, they're going to guarantee you that. So if you put your money in and I'm running a Ponzi scheme, I'm going to tell you, hey, I'll guarantee you that if you give me $100,000, I'll pay you $120,000 in 90 days. You put your money in, but how am I going to pay you that extra $20,000? The way I'm going to pay you is when the next guy puts his $100,000 in, I'm going to take $20,000 of his and give it to you. And then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And as people come in from the bottom, they're funding the people above them that are supposed to be getting the money. But in reality, there's nothing there except the fact that people are coming in. This was kind of it came up pretty severely here a few years back, but right now you're hearing about it mostly because of Bitcoin as one, which is probably the most known one. But there are lots of cryptocurrencies out there, and in reality, unless they're taking your money that you're putting in whatever cryptocurrency you're putting your money in, and they take your money to pay somebody else, and in reality, you're not getting the money and not getting paid any return for what you have invested. And when it comes time for you to get your money back, there isn't any money. Then yes, that was a fraud. Could be called a Ponzi scheme, but in reality, they're stealing from you. It's just, this goes on constantly in all kinds of things. But what I'm trying to get at here is when people call something, they give it a brand, a name, and other people hear that and they don't understand it, but it immediately brings a fear into people that really doesn't need to be there. If it's not really a Ponzi, and the only way you're going to ever know if it really is a Ponzi scheme is if it fails. There's a lot of people out there investing in cryptocurrencies. All I'm really trying to tell you right now, if you're considering investing in a cryptocurrency of one of the coins of some kind, just do your due diligence, do your homework, check things out. It's a fascinating world as far as what it's about, but it's still, as some have coined, forget the pun, but some people have coined, it's a wild, wild west. And right now, that's probably true to an extent. So again, I appreciate your time, but just think about how loosely sometimes we use words. And if somebody says that X company or this individual or this program is a scam, instead of taking their word for it, instead of clicking their link and to see what they're pitching you for, check it out on your own. There's lots of resources that you can find out whether something really is what somebody is claiming it is, good or bad. So anyway, again, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. As you know, I do have a YouTube channel called Moses Global Wealth. Just wanting to help people who are considering financing or savings, investing, those types of things, just trying to help you have a little clearer path. So again, thank you. God bless you. And as we approach the holidays, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.